Coming away from any relationship is hard enough. With a narcissist, it is beyond devastating. If that was your parent, a close friend, family member, or your partner. Those painful memories of the past slowly putting the pieces of reality back together, often while the narcissist in your life is still playing some form of devastating, manipulative mind game, trying to destroy you when you're already down and at rock bottom. Trying your absolute best to pick yourself back up, and a narcissist comes along and hits you with their smear campaigns, lies, and more false promises of change. A narcissistic relationship can leave people with lots of things to overcome, such as anxiety, depression, adrenal fatigue, physical illnesses, CPTSD, trauma bonding, anger, guilt, pain, loneliness, and many more. Often, you're left feeling like you're going crazy with little or no self-esteem, losing jobs, money, homes, your possessions. Some lose their children and their sanity. Trying to work out what actually happened and fitting the pieces of your life back together is hard enough. Working on ourselves and changing who we are to who we want to be is a big enough job on its own. Yet with the trauma bond, the fact that a narcissist can play nice, our reactions at time from being provoked, struggling with the reactive abuse, to now creating boundaries, going no contact, and putting our lives back together. You can be left feeling as though you're fighting for your life and no one understands. Unfortunately, far too many of us go through this in silence. You are not alone in this. People have recovered. There is help and support out there. If they were a narcissist or not, abuse is abuse and you don't deserve to be treated this way. Toxic people are energy drainers and they create so much misery and mayhem in our lives, it often leaves us with more self-doubt. So here are a few things that narcissistic people will do to you in a relationship. A narcissist will continue to change you in horrifying, unexpected ways. So if it was your parents, you might have never felt like you fitted in or known who you truly were. A partner, you might have felt yourself slip through your fingers as you regularly changed who you were to please them. This also happens within friendships as you lose your boundaries, continually trying to do the right thing by them, not always realising you're doing wrong by yourself. Most children grow up with no real sense of identity if they had narcissistic parents. If your partner was a narcissist, by the time you get out, most of us have lost our sense of identity and feel completely broken from all the mind games they play, causing us to never know where we stood with them. Often you end up letting go of who you are and doing all you can to please them, walking on eggshells in case you set them off in one of their temper tantrums, their rage, their silent treatments, their arguments. When what we have to learn is we are not responsible for their behaviour towards us. That is on them. We are only ever responsible for our own actions. And sometimes we get it wrong. We are human. We learn from our mistakes. Changing ourselves to be who someone else wants us to be is never going to work. We have to be who we want to be. And with good intentions from ourselves, there is no wrong way or right way to live your life. Genuine people will accept you for who you are. People love to judge others when they should be looking at what they need to fix within their own lives instead of judging how we should be living ours. Never again let another's judgment of you change you. You know if your heart's in the right place, and that's all you need to know. A narcissist will tell you they love you. Some narcissistic parents might not be so forthcoming with this. Partners will be very quick to tell you how much they love you. They idolise you. They love bomb you to earn your love, as they need to use that love against you. A narcissist I love you means I will use you. It's rather easy if someone says they hate you and treats you like garbage to know that they don't like you and that you don't need them in your life. It's messed up when someone tells you they love you, offering intermittent play nice and treating you so well, and then they treat you wrong with the added words of if you hadn't and if only you, gaslighting your mind into believing they love you so you must have caused it. No, you did not cause this. Someone who genuinely cares for you wants to see you rise up, wants to see you happy, wants to see you do well. They may call you out on things to help you do better. They don't try to bring you down, hurt you, and then leave you empty and feeling broken. Remember, you're not broken. You're rebuilding yourself for a better life. With parents, you trust them and look up to them for guidance and support. Yet, as you've never really honestly known where you stand with them, you grow up with little trust within yourself, not understanding what true trust in a relationship feels like. With friends and partners, they'll earn your trust in the start, treating you better than anyone ever has. You can open up to them, confide in them with all your insecurities, all your vulnerabilities, all your mistakes, all your weaknesses, all your strengths, as you want to believe in the good in everyone. Once they've earned your trust, they'll slowly start to manipulate you. They will begin to use all your vulnerabilities and weaknesses against you, turn all your mistakes against you. How would you feel if so-and-so found out about you? In life, we always come against the opposition. Yet when that opposition is the very person claiming to love you, it's hard to see you're dealing with the enemy. Usually, they don't start bringing you down until you're in that deep. It doesn't feel that simple to just walk away. Most narcissistic people will try to isolate you, and if they don't isolate you, you're often left feeling so confused and lost with little trust in others and yourself, so tired and drained you end up isolating yourself. From friends, co-workers, partners and parents, a narcissist will triangulate to pit you off against others. They are smearing your names to others or telling you things others have said about you, which most often they haven't. Parents will play siblings off against each other and use the healthy parent against the child. While you're so young, you don't even realise it's happening. And narcissistic partners will also try to isolate you from your support networks, keeping you with them as you've nowhere to go and no one to turn to. A narcissist wants to be in control, and they want to divide and conquer so that everyone turns to them for the reality check. There is always somewhere else to go to. You will find a way. A narcissist will trap you, be it parents, friends or partners, and they want to make you feel so weak that you no longer know reality and you feel like you can only turn to them. They trap you by using your fears and weaknesses against you, by gaslighting you, isolating you, lying to you, projecting onto you, and then blame shifting everything over to you. So you believe you are the one at fault and you need to change for them and you need them as no one else will have you. They will tell you that no one else will love you, to gaslight you into believing this. They use intermittent play nice to love bomb you at times, including some narcissistic parents. They will treat you so right and lift you up just to bring you crashing back down. They will destroy you. Your self-trust, your self-love, your self-worth, your self-respect, your self-esteem. Who you are will be taken apart bit by bit by a narcissistic person. A parent will make sure you don't know who you are. A partner or friend will manipulate you so much you no longer know who you are. They can destroy you financially, mentally, physically, and emotionally. The narcissist personality disorder is on a spectrum, and some are incredibly toxic, where no contact is the only way. With others, you might be able to manage limited contact and grey rock. Those who are less toxic, then it would mean cutting off other family members, limiting your time around them, giving them no reactions, understanding who they are, why they do what they do. Ways to recover. Work on yourself. Listen to your instincts. Listen to the voice in your head. Be your own best friend, your own best advisor. Listen to what you think you should or should not be doing and not what others are telling you you should or should not be doing. Rebuild your inner confidence. Start by smiling at people, then saying hello, then paying someone a compliment. Start doing the things that you enjoy doing and keep doing them until you build up your confidence within them. Confidence comes from within through practice, perseverance, drive, determination. Keep going and build your own confidence up. Learn your values and your beliefs. Rebuild your boundaries. If it doesn't feel comfortable to you, say no and mean your no. Rebuild your self-love. And you are perfect as you are. Anything you don't like about yourself, work to change that. Make sure it's something you don't like and not what others have planted in your mind. Anything you don't like about yourself, work on either changing it or accepting it. Only ever change yourself for you and not because what others think of you. Rebuild your self-esteem, find a vision, create new hobbies, new routines that suit you. Try new activities to see what you enjoy and who you are, and keep trying those activities until you find what you enjoy. With anxiety, work on your triggers so you can see them coming. Tell yourself, I am safe now. Have an anchor thought, or bring yourself back into the present moment. Getting over that trauma bond is like weaning yourself off a highly addictive drug. Get addicted to something else, something positive. Painting, singing, dancing, learning, anything that fills at least 3 of your human needs in a positive way. Contribution, growth, significance, certainty, uncertainty, love and connection. You can do this by connecting with others who have lived through it, helping others who've been through it, meeting new people along the way. Self-respect. Again, your boundaries are building up. Self-respect, again, your boundaries are for you, building them back up, learning what your own values and beliefs are. If by saying yes to someone else, you're saying no to yourself, that yes needs to be a no. In moments of self-doubt, find one thing you are grateful for. Then as you take the baby steps, as you wobble, find 2 things you're grateful for. The more you progress, find 3. It's okay to take step backs and reevaluate. Just keep going forwards. Remember, you are enough. Often in life we come across opposition and desperate situations, and these, while we focus on them, can keep us locked within them. Old pathways do not lead to new destinations. We have to deal with whatever we have to deal with at a moment. Then we have to let it go. If it's not going to serve our future, we have to let it go. We must leave it in the past, even if that's changing the way in which we respond to things, not changing our response to please others, responding to please ourselves, not to harm others. When someone keeps inviting you into an argument, you don't have to take part. When we take part in arguments trying to defend ourselves, we are the ones left feeling inadequate. When we leave them to think what they will of us and choose a new direction in life, we become happier. There is no wrong in defending yourself to those who listen, no wrong in listening to those who defend themselves who are hurt. For those who don't listen or care for your feelings, it's time to close that door on that chapter of your life so you can start opening new ones that work for you. You are going to feel defensive around those who are offensive. Recognize who people are. Don't expect things of others. Expect of yourself. Learn your own standards, learn your own values, and live by them for you. Keep going. You've got this. You are worthy. You are enough. You can and you will recover from this. If you are looking for further support, I have partnered with BetterHelp and their sponsored link is in the description. I do have an online course which is also in the description, which is a full guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, if you'd like to take a look at that. Thank you very much for listening. Go out there, create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.